Father Paul here again. So, my people, I just want you to listen to this. So, we heard Troy before the elections telling us how things would go. Well, boy, never did so work out as Troy said, because the whole of Westmoreland went back to the PNP. Such is life, eh? And the Hanover people, them, yeah, them said the parish council, spend the money with them a collect to make things better. And them decided that they must stick with the PNP. Okay, I know about that. But listen to Keisha, right? Telling us why it is that the PNP lose. And let me know if you agree with Keisha. And she gives the reasons why the JLP won. And let's listen to Keisha. Listen to what she has to say about this whole business.
It's three.
Hey, Mr. Hughes, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Well, happy to hear this morning. Bless yourself.
Yes.
And bless us for all the wonderful Jamaicans who choose Jamaica. And Mr. Lawrence Rowe, welcome to Greener Pasture, sir.
Dear.
So you asked a question to name 3 reasons why People's National Party lost the election and 3 reasons why Jamaica Labour Party won the election.
Yes, Keisha.
All
Yes.
right, good. So let us start with the People's National Party first. Number 1, I think the attack on Prime Minister. I wouldn't say the government, but the Prime Minister in of itself, knowing that the same thing would have happened in 2016, Mr. Uzi was around when that same attack on the Prime Minister, not only the Prime Minister alone, but also his wife. The PNP speak about corruption, sir. You was trying to make it seem like the great Prime Minister gained his wealth through some kind of means that is unsatisfactory, right? When there's no evidence, there's nothing there to state that he gained his wealth through anything untoward. Mr. Hughes, that would have robbed a lot of black Jamaicans who born in the same humble circumstances like that of the Prime Minister, who used the means of education as a vehicle to get out of the circumstances that he was born, right? So that would have robbed a lot of it. Mr. Hughes, I want to know about the border situation, My border was me born in a still country for the 4 big rock stone, So when we hear that literal personal attack on the Prime Minister, Mr. Hughes is not like say we should turn a blind eye to corruption, But the PNP needs to look deep in themselves, right? If corruption was something that played on everybody's mind when they went to the police station, they would not have been in power for 18 years. Remember, they would have presided over a lot of corruption almost one a day, Mr. Sean, almost 1 a week, So I think the attack on the Prime Minister was one such thing, right?
Yes.
They spent 4 years almost campaigning, and their message still were not clear. They was not clear on messaging, Mr. Hughes. There were a lot of flip-flopping. Take, for instance, when Mr. Crawford mentioned about the tax, they disseminate themselves from Mr. Crawford, right? I think David Campbell went down to St. Elizabeth. He did the same thing. They came out with some little flimsy excuse. For instance, again, Mr. Hughes, when the Prime Minister did the increase for parliamentarians, Mr. Julian Robinson stand up in Parliament and say, we on this side don't have a problem. I don't know where the goodly Marky G was, but when he came back, Mr. Robinson have to take back that, right? Mr. Paul Webb stood in Parliament and said he endorses Mrs. Holness to be the Speaker of the House. I don't know where Mr. Goodly Marky G was. When he came back, they have an issue, right? Mr. Phillips, the same one, that's Mr. What is his name again? Phillips. He was okay with the increase for the taxi drivers. And then all of that, something like Mark called him, and he was all over the place.
Yes.
Mr. Hughes, They beat the government on the 1.5. I think that was in 2016. The government proved it. They prove it and they see it working. And they came up with a 3 million threshold, Mr. Hughes. They could not explain it. They hide away and then they re-emerge with a 3.5. Where up till this day, they cannot categorically state where the money is going to come from. Mr. Hughes, yes, they put out whatever their manifesto is, Mr. Hughes, but still, there's not a clear way or a clear pathway as to where those money would come from to fund all of that they have proposed. Now, Mr. Hughes, I need to ask the PNP this, right? If you said the country is going in a wrong way, then how can you implement all of the things that you put in your manifestos? It simply means you were misleading the Jamaican people. It goes to show that you people cannot be trusted. If we did not have a healthy economy, then you could not be proposing all of those proposals that you're making in your manifesto.
Yes. Yes, very good point, Keisha. Very good point. Yes.
Yes, sir. Because remember, they said that the country is going in a wrong way, sir. Now the country is going in a wrong way where the economy is country, because the economy is what they talk about in this. I am saying, where is the money coming from? So invest in all of those things that you promised us. Mr. Hughes, remember during the budget debate, when they put all of those proposals, they run from it and say, oh, no, it wasn't a budget, that, span physical year. It is a manifesto that extends up to probably 5 years, probably not 10 years too. So, Mr. Hughes, there was a lot of flip-flopping.
Yes, and anger. They were angry. They were screaming at us.
Exactly, Mr.
Yes.
Hughes. Exactly. And I'm going to tell you the next one again, Sir Hughes, right? Mr. Hughes, I'm in a 3 group. One of them is a political Jamaica Labour Party political WhatsApp group. Person put me in a hit and thing. And I'm in 2 other groups. No, this group, we have persons in the PNP, Jamaica Labour Party, people who are no peace at all. And Mr. Hughes, I am telling you that there were persons who was not planning to vote. But you see, when they went into that room with that blacklisting journalists, Mr. Hughes, this shows that that PNP opposition leader is like a dictator. Because he's only in a dictator country. People are leaders of party do these things. And I'm telling you, Mr. Hughes, that also rubbed a lot of person wrong. Mr. Hughes, people fly down to vote out the People's National Party. And I think they need to go back and retool and come back again, Mr. Hughes. Time come, did not tell us nothing. The only thing that time come tell us is to give the government the 3rd term. That's what that time come tell us. I don't know where they were going with this time come. Time come could mean a lot of things, and we choose Jamaica. Now, Mr. Hughes, answer the government now, Mr. Hughes.
Quickly, we have a minute to go.
All right, no problem. Mr. Hughes, success, Mr. Hughes. When you look at the book that the Prime Minister sent to with those 256 accomplishments, Mr. Hughes, there's nothing that can be that. There's no administration that can speak to such a success, Mr. Hughes. And with that said, the people then trust the government and trust the Prime Minister. He proved that he listens to the people. He proved that as a driver at the steering wheel, Mr. Hughes, he has a steady hand. And so the people, they invest their trust in him.
Okay, ma'am.
And so they choose Jamaica.
Thank you, Keisha, for your perspective. We're taking your calls today on 3 reasons why the JLP won and the PNP lost the September 3 general elections. It's now time for Tana Thomas.